Alrighty, folks, we'll be starting in just a second. This game. eh, This game. Game isn't bad in any sense. It's an amazing game. It's just. It's in that cycle where it is. It's buggy. It has its bugs. And they come in at the most annoying possible times. We're currently dealing with the bug. But it might be specific to me, not actually the game. So, I may be experiencing something that no one else has. So I will not be blaming this on the game. Today we are checking out Ash and Rust, a game that I constantly have trouble saying. For some reason, I just can't get the Ash and Rust thing said properly. So it does drive me a little crazy. So if it sounds like I'm saying something ridiculous, definitely give me a smack on the back of the head or just give me a tap. Let me know. Let me know. Because I actually don't realize that I can't. What I'm not saying right. I know I'm catching myself in recording after, but something about this game I just can't say. But welcome in, welcome in. We're going to be checking out Ash and Rust, as I said, a game where you build your own class. That is the best way of describing it. You use a system similar to PoE while playing, but the system similarities kind of stay in the concept that there is no currency. There is a currency, but that currency is also used to make everything in the game, as well as build your character's abilities and making yourself stronger. Everything is just slotted into a grid, and everything on that grid is used to make a stronger character. You gotta see it. You just gotta see it. I think it's fantastic. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. There are bugs. The bugs don't completely destroy the game, because even if you lose something to a bug, as long as you've seen it, you can go back to the merchant or to the crafter, or actually no, to the merchant, which is pretty much your crafter, to make that weapon, and it gets random affixes. So it kind of balances out. Kind of balances out. In my opinion, as amazing as the game is to play, it is way behind on the graphical scale, but I think that makes up for quite a lot. A lot more than people might even realize. But you just gotta see it. You just gotta see it. It's not a great looker, but it is a great concept behind this. It's kind of like what last Epoch started up as before its major graphical update. So they're kind of in last Epoch's graphical cycle, but give it a second, give it a chance, and just let's play some let's play some Ash and Rust, and let me let you make your own choice on what you think about the game. I keep shooting. So the game recently added WASD controls. So we moved up in the cycle of that modern cycle. Yes, it is extremely dark. Lighting effects work very weird here. Your character kind of always has this darkness around it, which bugs me. But I'm pretty sure they can work on it later, or they will work on it later. What does this do? Not open. But yeah, you're pretty much the spawn of a god, and there's so many questions with that I have. But we're currently in the story mode, and we're just gonna continue with the story. We had gone to the valley. They had given us a mission to hunt somebody, and I think I gotta find someone's husband. There's some quest that popped out. I already wasn't paying attention. I just wanted to blow things up. There we are. On the world map. And we're going to go towards our mission objective. Currently, we have a marksman type class where we shoot targets, just blow them up, and we spread like disease around on them. We have a really long cooldown that's kind of frustrating to deal with. Game is a little too loud. I think we're going to turn it down a bit. Oh, that's why the audio. Man. I also realized there's a little bug where the audio settings don't stay saved after quitting the game. So that kind of sucks. But here we are. Back to more audible volume. Well, yeah, we're kind of playing like a marksman. We're doing a range build. The character is named the Wizard Barbarian just because, I don't know, I was thinking of something from a while back, and I just kept the name for this character. But we're currently playing a marksman, or something similar to a marksman. You have a crossbow. We're using that crossbow to cast a skill that gives us life back on every kill, and then another skill that proliferates on hit, and it allows us to spread damage around. We have our Nova for when enemies get too close. It hits them and slows them down. We'll probably change that to something else and make it so that that skill basically can be targeted instead of us having to use it around us. It's good for like, oh, a no crap moment, but I don't think I need it. Let's activate the shrine. When we activate these shrines in this game, it gives us a new property that we can add to any of our skills. Or not any, but one of the select skills to be precise. So we get a new bolt modifier, we get a new major modifier, or we get a new movement here. I don't think we need a movement gear in any sense. But I think I'll take the major projectile or the major modifier for harmonic resonance. Ah, okay, well that's a problem. Alright, well. Yeah, that kind of sucks. This shrine has a bug. As I was saying at the beginning, like, these, we can get all these no matter what. We can honestly probably just make one if we really wanted to. So like, losing an item isn't a big deal. If I really wanted to get a harmonic resonance, all I have to do is look at the stats on this. And then try to craft it. And just make one. So, wait, what does it affect? This affects auras. I don't think I have anything that affects auras. So that would be the first time we would have saw that skill, so we picked it up. We would have been able to craft it. But since we can just pretty much randomly craft things until we get it, and I don't necessarily need it, it's gonna stay there. It kind of sucks that the interaction is going to the object and not to the skill that we're targeting. This is a pretty annoying bug, not gonna lie. Well, hopefully, you know, people look at this and they fix that. But, you know, first round complete. We gotta keep moving. And going to our next set of shrines. Can we go this way? Oops. Nope. That is not a path. Which is interesting. I would think that's a path. Well, as I was saying earlier in this game is in early access. So there's a lot of weird things that will happen. There's a lot of weird bugs that will pop up. Definitely report them to the developer. But even though with those bugs, it doesn't completely ruin the experience you have while playing. A lot of this is a lot of fun. It's really interesting to kind of like cycle around and figure out what X and Y does and how A and B works together. And we get so much equipment that it doesn't really affect us too badly if one thing disappears. Because if as long as we're not using it, or as long as we don't need it, we can always just craft it into something else. And there's a lot of things we don't need. The game uses a system of colors to identify which items are better and which items are worse. You can basically think of it as basic equipment up to legendary. Where legendary items are going to give you unique effects, while uniques are going to give you specialized effects, and rare items are going to be a bunch of stats, and then basic items are going to be, you know, basic items. Your big boy craft boy stuff, but basic. Let's see if this works. Let's see if it was just one shrine. Let's just pick, I don't know, one of these. Can I pick it up? Yep. So that first one is bugged. Unfortunate. But yeah, by following the system, you actually find some really interesting stuff. This is a rare scarf, and that's a gear roller. If you look at our character menu, we have all these tabs, as you may have seen earlier. We're going to close our craft panel and look at our character stats. We currently have a 43% increase to all blood related damage, only resistance to corruption, which you might want to fix, and a proficiency of 2% to all abilities, and 11% in proficiency increase to all offensive traits, which is great. We're doing pretty much 11% more damage, which is fantastic. If you look at the far right, you can see our skills. Every couple of levels we get slots to unlock all our skills. Our targeted skill has the most unlocked slots, so we can put the most augments on it, and that's why it's like super strong and knocks out enemies, which is great. The bolt skill is our second most equipped skill. It currently causes a warped space effect. And then we have our Nova that has no ability. We also have this empty slot where we haven't figured out what we're going to do with it. It's either going to be a healing skill, it'll probably end up being a healing skill, unless we can get some kind of like turret that we can summon and use as a targeting system or something. We haven't looked into summoning yet, but there might be something we can do with that later that helps us just do more damage. So we'll see where it goes. But we have our hand equipment, our body equipment, which you probably should be looking at. See if we can find any other improvements to what we're wearing. Head armor, body armor, and unique feats. So let's look at our head armor. So this is a basic. Oh, this is basic head armor. Okay, well, but that head armor has like 34% increased blood, and I kind of want to keep it, even though it's basic. This has 38 and 19 terrestrial. This is better though. That blood effectiveness just increases our damage, and since most of our damage is blood related, our major damage is blood related. I don't think I've modified our abilities so that everything is actually blood yet. Most of these are blood. This is lunar, but this is a stunning skill. It's not meant to do damage. It's meant to just stun and control enemies. But that works out. So yeah, we increased our blood a bit more. 53% increase to all blood damage. We got some trinkets here. This is a scarf. I thought we were wearing a scarf. We have a satchel. Gives us 8 more defense, 16% more proc. I wonder if anything has to proc. We might change to the scarf so we can get some more elemental resistances. Yeah, actually, I think we might. And that 15% movement speed is nice. So we'll take off the satchel. I'll put it back here, and then we'll just go for that movement speed and ability haste. The ability haste to make our skills activate faster is what we, or what, yeah, which is something we actually need. We need more ability haste. We're not using actions, we're using abilities. I think that's how we're gonna get there. Wait, why doesn't it show? I think we're gonna get the movement speed actually. There's 4% resistance, but I'm gonna take that movement speed over it. But anyway, let's move on. We got some extra gear. Nothing on our head, or nothing on our chest pieces, even though the bonuses from these will be way better than what we have on currently. I like the fact that I can activate a shield. I like that a lot actually. I can generate a shield with this legendary piece of armor. And no feet, so no boots. And that's that. We're not gonna change our equipment. I'm kind of enjoying this crossbow, and we haven't found anything else that kind of feels better. Which has corruption effectiveness on it, so you might want to do some changes with this eventually. But currently, this is good. This is great. This is fantastic. Let's keep going. About to level up, and then when we get our next level, we can see what we get as a bonus and figure out what we're going to improve. We still need to fix our strike skills so they do more. But we're not there just yet. We're not there just yet. Let's continue. Our goal right now is to take out 6 shrines. Dang, we're way faster. And that ability haste is actually feeling real good right now. We're kind of making a zoomy boy. Another twink build, let's go. I actually really like it. We're kind of we're faster than the animation, which is making us kind of look like we're sliding. I'm really enjoying it though. We have a dash, like most modern RPGs do nowadays. That dash is really helpful. It's on a cooldown like many other things. With our ability haste, it does come back way faster. So we're gonna want a ton of that stat. I'm actually really enjoying the explosion the way it is now. I was gonna make it a projectile so we can get that worldly bonus. Or the bonus that's like the primary stat for us for the range of projectiles. But I don't think the Nova becomes a projectile anyway, so making it targeted is probably not necessary, but we'll see. Oh, we definitely need more projectiles though, and more piercing. Let's see, new strike augment. A strike augment that improves our strike ability, which is our basic attack. I actually like that. We'll do that. Let's take this. We'll smack it. Can I pick it up? Ah, bugs. That bug hurt my soul. This bug right here kills me. I feel like it only happens to me because of my window size. I feel like it only happens to me my window size. And I'm not really upset about it, because I'm pretty certain it's because I'm using a widescreen monitor. And I know these monitors kind of give you weird effects like this. But It does make me sad anytime it happens. It's only started happening until recently, to be honest. This is the weirdest thing ever. Anyway, you have tons more shrines. Let's keep going. Would have been cool to get a modifier to our last strike. Our current bow uses a 3-strike system. So every 3rd strike, it shoots out like a bloody bird. And that bloody bird deals a ton of blood damage and kind of restores my life. Restores my exhaustion, which is this game's version of mana. And it keeps me capping. Let's see if we can get a new strike modifier. Can I pick it up? Nope. That sucks. Like I wish I knew what was causing this to happen. I kind of want to figure it out now. This is probably a problem. Ah, I see. Is it the auto target? It might be an auto target bug then. Developers, check out that auto target bug, please. Please. Okay, it's definitely an auto targeting bug. Let's see if we can get the other item. Once you get the other one, it might prove that it's a bug of the system and not a bug of a system and not a bug of the game. I actually have no idea where that last area was that we got that skill from, but maybe we'll find it later. I can't figure out where the door is. Keep forgetting what button does what. So I'm so used to using the skills from like Path of Exile. Where am I? Oh god, I'm stuck in something. Why does this not clear out? Weird. Well, maybe I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck. That's weird. A new summon augment. Let's see. Let's get another major character trait, I guess. No, let's do a no offensive trait. We want to do tons of damage. Elemental preparation. I'm just stuck on a tree. Me walking into something too. Can't even blame it on anything else. That was a new character trait. Oh god, that's huge. This major augment is massive. We don't really need it. We don't use elemental abilities. The solar effectiveness we also don't need either. Weapon effectiveness is there. We don't need some of these. We don't really need any of these. Oh, we got our leveled up and we got a ability slot unlock. And I kind of want to start getting more slots for our strike skills. We don't have anything we can use right now. We don't have anything that can fit in a 3 slot or a 5. So I guess we can just do more bolts. Well, we can't do more bolts because it just requires a projectile tag. Does it actually work? No, okay, that's a 3 slot too. Yeah, we need another level up. It's going to be something. Okay. Let's keep going. I feel like... Oh, I know why. I feel like my attacks got slower. Well, because you stopped using the skills. Yep, there you go. You gotta use those skills, man. These deer, these elk really don't like us. We're unfortunately becoming elk murderers, and we can't go up that hill, so. We needed to destroy 6 shrines. I'm kind of confused as to if I need to go inside there or not. And I feel like I do need to go inside there, but I can't. Oh, I can. I feel like my character moves so fast, it actually breaks some animations. It's kind of funny. Like, I feel like the game wasn't expecting me to make a character that moves this fast. And I also feel like we need a little bit more transparency control when it comes into walking into buildings. I'm playing for like 20 hours. I was reviewing this game like 2 years ago. Like one of the first few reviews I decided to ever write. And I still don't make a lot of reviews, but I played so much on its like early release cycle that I was like, this game is gonna be amazing. Like it has to be. We need people to play it, so it fixes its problems. And I don't know if there's been more people playing it or not. Oh, it's bugged. I can't get this. This is where enabling auto target might help. Nope. We'll take that off. Oh, I can't get that one. Somehow, in some way, it can't be activated. Oh, maybe no, it's me. It's me. I didn't kill the last guy. Ha! Look at that, I messed up. Let's see. You get a health orb. Or should I actually use my health orbs? If you don't have them on my 1, 2, and 3, I still don't really use them. Let's do something that increases our strike ability. Strike familiar. Strike familiar? Huh. A familiar strike. Interesting. So I can shoot someone and summon a familiar that will continue striking other targets. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I don't really have to worry about accuracy, it seems. I don't think accuracy is a stat that the game has. And if it is a stat that the game has, I just don't know where it is. There's definitely a bit of confusion when it comes to some things. I know how ability haste works. I know how action speed works. So it's like self-explanatory. So they explain themselves. Which is great. I need more ability haste to make my cooldowns faster. And this is just the effectiveness of all types of skills. It's pretty easy to understand. We get 7% and more movement speed, which is pretty crazy. We get increases to our healing received and healing dealt to other people. Tenacity reduces your damage or your effects of crowd control, for that matter. Resistance. Well, resistance works a bit differently, actually. I never really read the resistance, actually. Hey, Juan, welcome in. Good to see you farting again. Hope you're having a great evening. Filling out. Hello, hello. Makes us immune. This character into crowd control effects, so such effects have been applied this many times. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Early stream fart, I hear. I mean, I guess. Have you come to torture me with random gas? Reduces all damage by 4. Oh, this works a bit different for defenses. Your resistances will remove the chances of you being stunned, while your final defense removes actual damage done. or whatever negative crowd control effect. Interesting. That is indeed interesting. This is something I must learn about. Defenses have always been something complicated, at least for me. Well, how's things? How's stuff? How's your evening going?
Happy birthday, it's your birthday. It's been so long since the first day. Happy B-Day, it's not me day. It's your day, that's what we say. Hey.
Yesterday was your actual birthday? Happy related birthday. Or we did something amazing. Why didn't I see like any of those things on the internet? Did I miss out? You're usually like posting stuff when you're doing your birthday. This coffee is juicy as crap. What'd you do? I streamed a bit? What did I do yesterday? What did I do yesterday? Yesterday, I spent the whole day trying to avoid... That's talking little Marvel Rivals. Nice, nice, nice. I need to actually play that game with my coworkers again. I've been avoiding it like the plague. I just don't have the emotional status to be competitive. I'm gonna do a defensive trait. Whenever we get a new bolt, actually, so we can get like something cool for it. I hope that went amazing. Wish I was there to see it. I didn't get the notification saying that you were live, but I was also not really mentally around, so would have just been lurking anyway. Oh, there's a boss down here. Did you win any matches? Did the wins happen? Were you winning? So many questions I have. Ah! That actually hurt a bit. Anything good? Probably not. I need more levels. I want some more power. Ah, I was hoping that would go out. What did we get for our last level up? That slot, right? We're trying to improve our strike skills. We're using that a lot. You want that to bounce around or something. I wanted to hit more targets. I'll make it stronger. You know, I completely forgot we're actually looking for a character. Also looking for some dude's husband or something, or some woman's husband. And I totally forgot. Can I use like dash? Oh! I didn't do that. Okay, that's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I got the dashy ability that I didn't know was a thing. Reroller. Can I pick up more of these? Yeah. More shrines. Let's see. Can we get another property that we can use? We got offensive trait and property trait. I can take another offensive trait. Maybe. Maybe. Impending projectiles. They're delayed, but they do more damage. Interesting. But if they were homing, it wouldn't really matter, would it? So if you can get homing and delayed projectiles, you get a bonus, and we get an auto lock on. Will they even survive long enough for me to use it? Ooh, a powerful ethereal bow. It's like our first bow since we started playing this. We're such a thrill effect in this, but we don't. I already need it. One problem is the bow we have, the effect doesn't really help us much. We need a bow. Kinda need a new bow. Something. We also just need to increase our strike skills. So it's a combination of both. This is a broadsword. Don't need it. I don't need it. We're not using broadswords. We're doing range. We gotta focus on our build type. Say range. If it looks cool, put it in your pocket. That's a lesson we've learned from all the ARPGs that we played. If it looks cool, put it in a storage box. Play another character. And in this case, there's actually a whole reason to play another character too. I mean, technically we could just constantly roll this guy. If we have infinite resets, like there's no currency for a reset, you can just do it whenever you want. But technically you could play one character. You can just play one character. Play it on hardcore all the time. I honestly think when you get to endgame with this, oh, now that you have to go through the ending cycle, because originally in the first beta I didn't have to worry about finishing the game. You could just play the endgame stuff. Now you kind of have to, you got to go through the storyline stuff and get to it. I don't know how long it is. I'm kind of playing it right now. Well, I am playing it right now and learning about the changes from the 0.1 version to the 0.9 version, which is crazy. I didn't realize that this game had gotten so far. I didn't realize it's been 3 years since this game was put in early access. I really hope they fix the alignment issue though when it comes to widescreen. My widescreen, playing on a widescreen is miserable. It's definitely miserable. It makes me sad. Got a 40-second cooldown on that skill. It's so strong. We have nothing but blood skills, so we're getting life back and we're also reducing cooldown, so. No real complaints, honestly. With all the blood skills, I can just cast them, and there's a good chance that I'm just gonna get a reset as soon as it's cast. I make a blood, like a blood, I don't know. Like a blood nova, maybe? Turn this into a blood nova, but then we lose the stun, which is kind of the purpose of the nova. Maybe. This is a bolt skill though. It's ricochet for bolts. See, this is the difference. A 40% increased damage, actually. Oh, that's cooldown. I thought it was a damage node. It wasn't a damage node. Well, this is the big difference. Like, this is a damage node. I could put this here for damage, but that only affects bolts or targeted skills. I don't think this works. Nope. We're looking for strike skills, which are these two. I'm gonna need it to fracture. I'm not gonna be able to put it on for quite some time. Get 5 fractures from that one hit too. That's not good. I get some levels. We gotta get some levels. We 100% need levels. Bandit wares. I think at some point too, I should probably look at what equipment I have. I know I'm gonna need to make some improvements. We're out leveling the current character level by a lot. We spent a whole bunch of time leveling. You can probably do some crafting too. But definitely keeping our ability haste. It's not going anywhere. Ability haste is probably super important for us too, because our cooldowns are disgustingly high. Nope. Nothing worth swapping, in my opinion. So let's do some crafting. So actually, one of the things I love about this game is its crafting system. My only issue is I need to go to a merchant. Want to do some re-rolls. I probably could just teleport back to town, but I have to walk. The map gets reset and I have to do it over again, which is a thing actually, because you get more options. You get to re-roll everything, and then you might find some cool stuff. There's a lot of re-rolling that you do as you're trying to figure out what you're gonna do with your character, and then unlocking new skills as you play. And truth, I just want more experience. Like I want to get past these lower levels to get something around my level, but I don't want to be so unequipped or ill-equipped, I should say. Dark Nova. Let's get another Nova augment. Oh, let's get a Nova augment. Get a Nova augmentation. See what that does for us. We're inside the house. This needs to be fixed. We need more transparency on these houses. 100% need those houses to go fully transparent. I need to make sure that it's not me in a setting I set up too. But like, if you're inside of a building and you can't see, that is not good for ARPGs. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. You definitely need, that definitely needs to like disappear. I should be able to see like inside the building. That kind of sucks, but meh. It's not super detrimental, but you know, you can't find my targets. It's not a fun time if you can't see your targets. Oh, I can't make it down there. Wait, can I? Can I? Aha. I keep thinking about buttons by Nova, and I set up these buttons myself. Memory. Ooh, that's a big one. One tap. I think we're doing good damage. Well, these guys are level 5. Honestly, at this point, I'm way out leveling them. Should probably complete the mission and go kill the ball. Like, I'm literally just looking for more unlock slots so I can put my abilities in. We should be getting every one every level. Oh. Keep thinking my skill can be placed at where my target is, and it doesn't work that way yet. Shrine. Movement gear. I guess we'll take the potion. Health regeneration. Potion. Is it a rare one or is this like a basic one? God, the cooldowns. Going to get better cooldowns. Cooldown suck. Let's see, we picked up a trinket. This is a much better potion than what we have. It heals a lot more. We only have 100 HP. Which I find to be weird every time I look at it. I don't know if we get more mana. I mean, if we get more HP. And if we don't, then the focus is really going to be making sure we take as little damage as possible. It's gonna be interesting because I've never played in a system where you don't get more HP. You just increase your defenses until they can keep you from losing too much HP and dying. This is a whole new effect in my mind. I guess we'll just keep going. No real good helmets. Another thing I care about because that blood effectiveness is crazy good. Nope. I'm gonna eventually turn all this stuff into like crafting stuff. Let's go kill the bosses. There's 2 more on the map, according to our markers. That's super strong. I keep doing that quick mouse wheel roll. Is there a skill on this? There is. Is there? Forgotten what skill is where yet again. There is a skill on this. It's on cooldown. Okay. Where is the boss? Where is the boss? If all enemies have like 100 HP, are we just working on getting through their defenses? We probably are, honestly. The Devourer's Mouth. He got a unique. What is it? What is it? Helmet? Ooh. Oh. That's actually pretty cool. Grant ability to devour. Devour nearby enemy dealing large damage. If the target dies to devour, gain an ability haste buff. That's kind of cool, but not useful. Not useful enough. There's so many skills now too. Do you have any abilities you can put on here yet? We need 1 more slot for the shrapnel to work. We can put on the familiar strike. Actually, no, we can't. What skills affect strike? Strike is such a unique and rare stat, it feels like. We can get more pierces. It's actually probably really effective. Let's do that and spread some more damage. Why not just take this for now? Let's prop that in. Pop that there. This has no cooldown, which is great. So can we increase the size of the augment? It does explode. .6, 5.8, 8.2. And we have a 5.8. Let's see what happens. I wish we can get more projectiles. Now that'd be cool. Versatile blood staff. The last attack is a blood attack, which would be super strong. We need more blood attacks, man. How do we get past? Oh no, we never got to the boss we were going towards. Yo, Jay, welcome in, bro. So good to see you. How you been? How are the things? I'm not winning. Not yet. Just, I guess, figuring out. How's things on your side, bros? Hope you've been good. This looks pretty. You think so? Man, that's how I know I'm spoiled, bro. I'm so spoiled. I play too many like super pretty, ultra HD, crazy visual effects ARPGs. Because to me, this is like so old school. Oh, last gen ARPG look. It does look good, but is this in my brain is like it could look better. This is like what was that game called? Bolson, I think it was. The style is old, but fidelity is good, I think. Yeah, I guess that's the thing, right? I guess this is like a high fidelity but old school ARPG. You're right. You're right. I'm being harsh on it, as I am with my ARPGs as of days, as of late. Well, yeah, it's like it's officially 3 years old. It's 3 years in development, so it's okay to be critical. Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. No, it makes you think. I'm just hard in these games, man. I'm hard on these. They're great. I'm having fun with it though. It's definitely a great game. If you play RPGs, you want to get into an RPG that's a bit more complicated, definitely check it out. You've been on the Dune life? My gosh. Dune. I don't know if I'm never gonna get to it. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to Dune. I don't think I'm ever gonna get to Dune. I'm never gonna even try. Like, I have a month until Path of Exile's next launch comes out. Man. Wait for an update. That tends to be the case. Late game is so ass. Oh, that's a problem. Late game's where everything's at, man. You gotta get to late game and be effective. Instantly recover 25. Late game has to be good. Late game has to be good. That's the thing that keeps you playing, so. If late game isn't there, man, I don't think I ever touch a game that doesn't have good late game. The crazy thing about this game is that its late game was teased like way back in a way earlier patch, and I just spent like 30 hours playing its late game stuff or testing its late game stuff when I started playing its beta 3 years ago, which still sounds crazy when I think about it. It's so good. It throws you through so many things, man. But that's sad to hear. If I had a great late game, I'd probably be like, I gotta take a day and test it out. If I play 100 hours in the last 2 weeks since it's been out. Yep. That sounds like me with Path of Exile. Within a week vacation? Oh, within a week vacation. That's crazy. That sounds normal though. That just means it's good. It is actually good. It just needs improvements, and that's better than it needing something. You know? Ah, trapped in the thing. Where is this boss, man? I'm trying to get this boss, and these elks are far across this hill. Bandit West. I'm still waiting for PoE to add more. One last epoch though, game's so good. Everyone's gonna kill me for this, but I'm kind of done with last epoch for a bit. I know the last update was amazing. I know everyone loves it. I don't like being locked into a certain archetype and the way that it does it. As my brain's always like, I can't play ARPGs that say I have to combine this skill with that skill. The next update is Acolyte, and I'm all over that one. I don't know. I'll get back to it eventually. At some point, I will get back to last epoch. I've begun to realize I'm super behind on many other things. And I need to catch up on playing those. This is one of those things. This is definitely one of those games that I need to update. Or I need to like check out for updates. What in the heck? These people are trying to take the carcass of this god elk. And taking her corpse for science. Okay. I just don't feel like reading. You know, honestly, I didn't realize they would make you make a choice. I keep doing this too. This game actually makes you make choices, and these choices get you rewards. And my habit is I don't read the dialogue. I just kind of skip through it, and I get stuck in these situations where I could be making bad choices. I don't know who's doing what or what choice is being made by either character, but this changed stuff. Choose the tree folk. Don't side with the dirty humans. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I'll take the tree folk. I don't know what I'm agreeing to, but I'm pretty sure it's still bad. Oh wow. Actually, apparently the tree folk gave me the better lead, so Jay, good pick. Good pick. They took the body. They took the elk body for some reason. It's an easy clap. I never believed the dirty human. Too many animations. Too much animations with humans being terrible. It's kind of sad that we've watched enough anime to know that if you side with a person, it's usually a bad choice in situations involving nature. What did we pick up from that character? We picked up something. It was ricochet. Reverberation. I don't have any auras, so that doesn't really help us. That's gonna go straight into storage or probably to craft. I got some more blood effectiveness. On the blood effectiveness, actually. Alright, we need to level up. We need more levels. Oh, but we got equipment too. I mean, every fantasy universe uses different types of intelligent beings as a metaphor for racism. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I know. Yes, I know. Kind of depressing when you state that. And I was hoping, I wasn't thinking about it in the moment, but yes, you are correct. In a very sad way. Why are we like this? Why doesn't it say we? Why are people like this? Do I care about our tenacity, or do I want to just shoot faster? Actually, if I can just cast faster, it doesn't matter how strong I can survive a hit. I'm just gonna shoot faster. Let's put on those not boots. You can be optimistic and say it helps open up conversations and thought. Nah, those are conversations I kind of don't want to have. It's a good reason why I don't want to have this conversation with people. I mean, any conversation involving... Most conversations involving racism don't come from good points. I'm gonna say every, but most. Yeah, those things that you avoid. You always realize people say things that come off differently to other people, and that's a very big thing. Very, very big thing. I need a new bow. I need to find a merchant. I want a new bow, and the game won't give me one. Or I need a new crossbow, I guess. I just want to shoot more. Wow, that 7% increase in a cast speed is crazy, actually. Woo! Look at that. I used to be a traveling merchant like you, so I took an absolutely need. Well, I'm not even a merchant. What is Wayhander? If I was a merchant, I wouldn't have this problem of not finding the item I need. I would have actual good item find. I don't think any game I've ever played this I've gotten good item find. Oh, that enemy's coming around the bend over here. Did I miss? How did I miss? Huh? Man, have you gotten the have you gotten the Elder Scrolls or Oblivion remake, I should say? Yeah, there you go. I was thinking Skyrim for a second. To this moment, I have yet to buy it, and I know I should buy it. I know it's amazing, but again, I'm not buying anything until I have time to play it. My backlog is just staring through my soul right now. I literally have to catch up on so many games because they've been updated tons of times. I need to just make videos for them. I'm doing terrible with that. Okay, so the boss is across the ridge. Level 1 on the backlog for me is Cyberpunk. I keep playing other stuff. Cyberpunk is older than all the other games. Cyberpunk is definitely #1 on everything else. But I'm probably in the same cycle actually. Cyberpunk, I never finished Cyberpunk. I got to like the last 10 hours of gameplay and I was like, I'll come back to this, and then I never came back to it. Super Haxor. Lead Haxor, man. Honestly, I think my problem was with how I played. I bought it on Steam sale 3 years ago. I haven't gotten to it yet. It's gonna be it's a time dump. It's definitely a time dump. You'll get there and then you'll figure out how you want to play. And if you get really good at figuring out what you're doing and how you want to do it, oh, that game is... You feel amazing. You feel evil and amazing. Like, you never feel good. Excuse me. You don't ever feel like a good person playing Cyberpunk. Even if you pick, like, decent options. You get to a point where you murder people in some terrible ways. Or murder NPCs in terrible ways. You never feel great about the choices you make. What's coming at me? Ah, there you go. There are the guys I need to kill. Oh, I killed them before they came up. Great. Buffs. Do more projectile stuff. Projectile weaving. What does that mean? I do whatever Keanu tells me to do. Not a Keanu. Not a Keanu follower. He gives you some terrible suggestions. He gives you some terrible suggestions. My God. That guy just... crazy things they made. They give you options for with him. Cyber psychosis is real. Projectile weaving. More effective. More effective projectiles against targets that were not hit recently. What's recently? In 4 seconds now? Recently is normally about 4 seconds in most of these games. How do these skills work in this game? You use those gems in the inventory like a skill tree? Alright, so this is a good time actually. So every skill you ever use, or any skill you use, is crafted by you. So if you look on the right screen over here. Let me hide my face for a second. You look over here on the right where the character list is, you have all these like options, right? Your abilities are crafted over here in the ability tab, like far right one, far right character tab, far left option here. You click it, you open it up, and you get one of these tabs here. You activate the ability by selecting a constructor, which is going to be a bolt, a nova, a targeted system, or a summoning skill. And then you select the payload, which is the damage type it does, either healing or damage. You can make healing skills do damage, and you can make damage skills do healing, depending on how you modify things. And then you select the element, which is a weapon element, a blood element, a somatic, a lunar, a corrupt, a holy, an ethereal, or a solar element. All of these elements affect how said skill will work. Weapon skills will be modified according to your weapon damage. Blood skills will do blood damage, which allows you to heal and reduce your cooldowns. Somatic skills will apply stun to an enemy and remove your own crowd control effects or any effects against you that are crowd controls. Lunar skills will speed you up so you can get out of negative effects, like if there's a giant explosion coming your way or something's on fire on the floor, you can use these skills to make you move faster. Corruption skills do damage over time. Holy skills increase your effectiveness of healing or damage done by skills, so it's like your traditional paladin like aerial E buff. Ethereal skills make you take less damage, make you and allies take less damage, so you combine them together with holy skills to make, you know, tankier builds. And then solar skills instantly kill low HP enemies, and they also heal you if you're around 90% of your HP. So they're like, these three skills at the bottom, holy, ethereal, and solar, are really good together for like making tanky builds. You can make it so that like you're always killing enemies and then pretty much recovering from the fact that you called an enemy. Or you can combine like blood and corruption with skills, so that one skill reduces your cooldown so that you can apply another debuff. Or you can do like weapon and somatic skills so that when you hit with a certain skill, you can also activate a stunning skill that burns a whole area or something. It's complex. It's way more complex than it looks, and it's great. You just continue messing around with these things until you find your own combinations, and you make those combinations by adding these abilities. These sounds interesting to play with. Yeah, it takes a while. Easy to respec. Literally, you can respec at any point. If I wanted to right now, I would just go here, reset ability. It doesn't cost you anything. You click it and it resets. Same thing with the refunds. Like once you level up, you get slots that you have to put in here to unlock the skills to kind of make your own build. And you can do that too. You can refund that at any point. If you want to take some things out, put it somewhere else. And then anything that you empower with it or any bonus you added to it, you can also refund. It's super easy. Like, I hope this never changes. But since there's no currency in the game, the biggest thing is this freedom of reset. Like, this freedom here makes the game amazing. Because again, since there's no currency, and you're pretty much always crafting with whatever excess you have Like if I wanted a new skill, I want to try to figure out something new, and I'm like, oh, I have too many summoning things. I'm going to create a new random augmentation. Let me just get rid of all my summoning things. And then like I have too many bolt skills too, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's see, I need 12, right? So now I've filled in 12 slots here, and I'm going to craft a random new augment. I made a new random augment. Your ability will also scale from the increased effectiveness of the elements. So I made a new augment. This Tetris thing is cool. Yeah, it actually works out really, really well. It having no currency, but this Tetris system means that everything you ever pick up can be useful to you, which is fantastic. Yeah, that's fantastic. I have no negative to say about that. Your ability can also be scaled from the effectiveness of the element. Interesting. This is something I didn't have before, and this is useful. That gives me a secondary scaling on the effectiveness of my elements. But this is a oh no, it's not. It's actually a major augment. And everything we craft goes into this wonderful list here too. So if you want to make another one, you can just make another one. Once you find it, you can just make it again. I love that. So like you never really run out of, like, if once you find something that's like, oh, that's cool, I can use it. As long as you've made it, you can just make it again. Or as long as you discovered it, you can just make it again. So in-game is looking for rare augments? Not even. In-game can be you doing the leaderboards and then surviving waves in a roguelike fashion, like in a mode where you build up your character however you want and try to make it as strong as possible and go as long as you can in waves to like get higher on the leaderboard. Or you can do exploration where you take a character that you've already built and you explore randomly generated areas to complete X or Y goal. What else is there? There's another mode in game that I can never remember. But there's 4 different versions of play. 3 of them are in-game versions. One's the waves, one's the exploration, and there's another one that they recently added that I've never seen. And I just don't remember what it is. Well, my favorite one was the waves. When this was released in early beta, that was the one version they had already. Like a week after it came out, it's fantastic. You learn so much about how to craft the character and what works and what you need when the game gets harder. Yeah, I love waves. Waves is probably like the best in-game mode. Like, as much as I love exploration, there's something about going into a challenge and being like, I beat my best friend's score from last week. That in itself is like the greatest thing for me. Oh, I can't wait to get in the game now. I made me excited. It's so hard though. Like, it's really hard. If you don't understand how everything works, like at the point when you get there, it's just like you get beat up. A corporation guide. Oh boy, why is it cut off? Hello, you want to give me a challenge again? Hello, Fox. I require more power. Give me power. All right, he's gonna conjure. So you'll have these foxes around the map. They're from the corporation. The funny thing is that the game marks you off as an omen, but you're an omen crafted by a god in service of a godly corporation. These gods make these omens, and if the omen is good, they send them to they send them into the world, and they do their bidding. It's so weird in a sense. But yeah, you technically start the game off as a mistakenly made omen, and you're like thrown into hell, but you're actually not a broken omen, so you survive the toss into hell and you don't become a spirit, and then you make your way out. It gets really weird. But yeah, this fox helps us level up by giving us like random powers from fighting, while fighting some kind of boss. Oh. Essential battle mage or summon. So sentinels will give you more attack skills. Battle mages will give you more combined skills, magical and physical skills. And summoner will of course give you more summoning stuff. I usually go for the battle mage. Dang, there's no room to proliferate on it. This is just not. It's not. Oh, I killed him. Okay, never mind. I do way more damage than I thought. Now we gotta pay for it, which is kind of the only weird part about it. But it's not really a bad thing. You get a free cool slot, and all you really have to do is put something in there that pays the cost. And if you're not using it, not even a big deal. Actually, you know what? I can actually put in my trinkets. So these potions are pretty... Oh, they're 3 slots. I forgot. 2 slots here. You can get rid of these chalices because we're not using them. Let's see what we get. We got a knockback. Knockback, I guess. That wasn't really great. Well, we discovered knockback. That wasn't exactly what we wanted. Wait, can I craft another? Wait. I accidentally opened my crafting list. I never actually did the craft. This is what we're looking for. This is the one that's gonna give us the thing we want. I don't know. Offensive, defensive, or properties. Huh. I don't actually know. Attack mastery, maybe? Get 100% effectiveness of your attack skills. Attack mastery is pretty useful. Attack strategist. Oh, no. We definitely want attack mastery if that's the case. This hyper focus strike thing works out really well too for weapon damage. I guess we can, you know what? I think we're gonna do. I think we'll do a cursive bolt actually. That's a pretty good projectile skill. The cursive bolt sounds kind of cool. I need to clear 1 slot. Okay. Anything? Dang, that thing takes up so much space. But this is actually really good. I cannot put it on my character. I have no way of putting it on my character. But that's actually really good. A really good character. It's huge though. Oh man, it's massive. The projectile weaving and that projectile mastery, that actually might be a crazy combo. We gotta level up. We gotta level up. I need to get to like 5 more levels. We need to level up. Let's complete these missions. Let's find the X-Men's partner. So let's get to this little question mark on the map that you guys can't see. But that gave us a ton of movement speed though. All these bonuses. Pretty useful. We got like 1 more shrine we can collect, but I'm not gonna bother with it. Ah, crap. I always think I'm going the right way, and then I find the one path that doesn't work. What is it? Wolfen? Wingham. Wingham? Wigman. Yes. The graphics in this game remind me of Wigman. That's the game I was thinking of. I played that ages ago. That tactical ARPG we played. That was a good game. That was a good game. It was really short, but it was a really good game. Definitely check out Wigman if you've never heard of it. Please stop attacking me, so that I may pick up the range bonus item. I do think like every enemy has like 100 HP max. At least at this level. I feel like I shoot them like 3 times. They're probably like 100 HP. The Master's Holy Scepter. Interesting. An arc skill? An arc will develop between the target and the caster, hitting all targets between them with increased effectiveness. This is interesting. I kind of want to try out the arc. But I don't know where I'm going to put the arc. We're going to lose a lot of damage if we take the arc instead of the chain. That's 48 chain modifier. Huh. Interesting. We'll figure that out later. We're also running out of space. Okay, our problem right now is that we have no space. I'm not gonna have any way of actually knowing if I don't want to go back to town. I could go back to town, but I don't think we get like a teleporter back. That's one of the major issues too when returning to town. More bolts. Bolts how? These like range bolts? Whispering threads. Oh, range minions. Huh. Where is the item we picked up? Not the eye patch. This. Whispering threads. Whenever you use a movement ability, you become cloaked for a short time. That's pretty cool. Great for a stabby, backstabby build. Powerful ethereal great hammer. I'm not using solar skills, so no paladin boy for me. At least not right now. Ulf's lost axe. The Ulf's lost axe. Okay. Can I get it? Yes. What does it do? Because this is a unique axe. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the set that we picked up too. That makes summon stronger. This is also a summoning skill. Why are there so many summoning based, like, crafting traits? Intriguing. Oh, stuck on a rock. I kind of wish if they could find a way to make your character just not move if you get stuck, it would look a lot better. When I get more projectiles over for these enemies, go out there, just rapid fire everybody. But the piercing is great. It works out really well. Stuck on a tree? I kind of don't know if I wanted you chain. If I wanted to just keep what am I saying? I don't know if I want to keep my chain or put it so that can't remember the name of the effect. I don't know if I want to keep the arc or if I want to make it chain. Or if I don't know if I want to keep the chain or make it arc. But I think the chain works out better. I think the chain works out better for our target. I'm stuck on a rock again. I should not be going this way. This is not a path. We skipped a whole path that was made for us to get here. This is like playing Oblivion and them giving you like a straightforward path somewhere and you like climbing a mountain to get there. Basically what I do every time I play this. Resonations. I don't know what that does. What is the resonations? Hitting a target with a strike adds a resonation strike. Using any non-strike ability will pop the stacks, increasing the effectiveness per stack. That's actually useful. It's actually kind of cool. We're also about to level up, which is great. I might get a new ability at some point too. I just don't know what I want it to be. Fior, are you gonna fight me? Let me start by apologizing. This isn't me and I do not want to do this. I've been compelled and transformed. Well, here's an idea. Maybe use your fearsome or grotesque form to fight your compeller? That I have tried. It was a close match, but the Black Knight borrows from off. And I didn't have experience fighting such power. When I lost, he realized he could use me to slow you down, and disfigured me with a nearby dead valley bear. Did you by chance live at the other end of the valley with your partner? Indeed. Hey, there's a guy and a guy. I was right. He must be distraught with worry. Either way, I cannot return to him. Not in this form. But I must protect his life from the Black Knight by upholding my bargain for Barum. But he's gonna fight me. I do miss. I don't know why I miss. Is he a bear? Is he gonna die? I don't want to kill this guy. God damn. He just popped. I didn't want to kill him like that. Oh, just pop, bro. I feel so bad. Hello again, Omen, says DeFay. Huh, you're back. This is the fairy that gave me teleportation powers at the beginning of the game. Story stuff I don't get yet, but cool. Huh? You're back. They mentioned you'll be back, but I wasn't sure how or why. Won't be the last time. I'm sure you'll get used to it. In addition to binding myself to you, so you can enter the hub, I have to help you with stuff you can't do yourself. So what would it be now? Interesting. I would like assistance getting down to my next destination. Okay, well, jump off that waterfall ahead, and I'll take you to wherever you like to go. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so I got a heal aura. It's pretty cool. More pieces, which is broken compared to because it's... What does more pieces do? I don't even know what more pieces does, because I feel like if more pieces makes things burst into more pieces, that's just unnecessary. More pieces. I don't think I have it. Where'd it go? Maybe it's not a... Maybe it's not a skill. I don't know. No idea where it went. I swear something said more pieces. Nope. Oh, never mind. I found it. More pieces. That's the name of the projectile modification. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Thought that was something else. Well, let us jump off this wonderful waterfall. I just say sorry. I'm just very overwhelmed. I'm the youngest Fae ever selected. I'm only 33. The corporation seems desperate at this moment. This is ridiculous. I have no idea how old I am. My initiation process was botched. I'm aware and sorry about your predicament. Do you think you can help me a little bit more or with an issue of my own? My mother still lives here. Despite what these once glorious woods have become, I promise no further sass for me if you help me out. While I find your sass tolerable, it seems in my best interest to help. What must be done? Thank you so much. There's an old hag that lives deep in the mire. I don't know how she is. But she put some sort of spell or curse on my mom, and now she's trapped there. If you can find her and free her and kill that old bitch. Wow. Oh. Our camera angle has changed a bit. My god, enemies. Well, now that our camera angle randomly changed. We actually have an area of effect on our shots, which is pretty cool. Let's go back to town. Let's go back to the hub. I kind of want them to fix that. I don't like how that looks. This is our shared storage. I'm mindful you only get one page. So a lot of these majors that you get, you're going to end up crafting with. And you only got to keep the ones you're actually going to use. A lot of these I'm actually not going to end up using. Some of them I just think they're cool. Let's keep this one. We want to keep recursive, recursive bolt. But I have to figure out a way to get it. Why can't I? This always happens when I get a big cube. I can never get it to align right because of my monitor. Send to inventory. Okay. We didn't level up, so that doesn't help me right now. We don't have any free slots, so it's not really much we can do. Let's see what gear we can find or craft. Dang. No. Do you want better stats on this? I can roll up to 2. It's only rolled 1, so let's try to get it to roll 2. 1 gear slot and 16 total slots. We can actually easily get this done by putting gear that we don't need. Not good enough. Try again. Not good enough. Any other big weapons? 12 delayed effectiveness. Weird. I think our biggest issue right now too. This one's 4. That's maxed out. This is 5 and 1 with 13 effectiveness. Like I'm missing something. Over zone effectiveness? Eh. Last try. Let's see. Protective effectiveness. I kind of want to just craft on it. 7 and 6 is better, but 10 effectiveness is lower. I guess we can take that and trade it out. Why not? Let's do one more gear roll. We have quite a few things we're not going to be using. Don't need that. A lot of resistances we get from certain things. So I want that blood effectiveness. That's a unique ability. Five, 4, and 11. I guess you try another craft. Or 4, 11. One more time. 5, 6, 11. One more. 6, 7, 11. That's positional effectiveness though. Nah, we don't need it. Do we actually need this shielding? Nah, we probably need more effectiveness. We need to be well defended. Celestial resistance, final defense, terrestrial mitigation. Do we have any armor that has like proper defenses? I don't think we do actually. We haven't found one. Although with the bandits coat. I think we'll just do some gear swaps. And see if we get like a blood roll. Ability haste is good. Action speed isn't useful to us. I don't think we have anything that applies to action speed. So that's another reroll. Haste, movement speed, minion effectiveness. The first two are good. The last one is nah. We need like, I wish there was a way of determining what we're actually gonna roll. That haste ability is great. Ability haste is great. Move speed is great. It's just we don't need minion effectiveness. We're not using any minions. Oh, proc effectiveness, projectile effectiveness, and movement speed bonus. This is actually pretty good. Time to do some crafting. Can we get it higher? Let's see. 10, 11, 15, 16, 16. Try one more. Actually, yeah, try one more. 8, 8, 7, 15, 7. It's better than what we've got here, honestly. Yeah, I'll take it. We'll take that. And then we'll use this to craft something else. Let's see. Soldier's helm? Oh, we only have one helm. Dang. I really want blood effectiveness. I guess we're stuck with what we got for that. Hands? We got tons of weapons. Oh! Do we have a bow? Can we make a bow? Damn, we haven't found a useful bow. This is cool, but it's not what we need. We need a bow. Found a basic bow. We haven't found a rare bow. That kind of sucks in that case. What did we leave in there? Oh, went back to my inventory. Good. We'll probably come back. Try to do some crafts. Maybe get a weapon that can be used with this. We actually didn't get rid of that much. But we did improve our defenses a bit. Already wasn't a big buff in anything. That gave us some more celestial resistance, but removed all of our terrestrial resistance. There any elemental effects have been damage from elemental effects have been reduced, but physical damage is still gonna hit us pretty hard, which is logical. Oh, okay, so we do get locked out. So yeah, it's like an FTL system, which is kind of interesting. Let's go to the mire. So I guess every time we play is a little bit different. Which is really cool, actually. Yes, lock out these enemies. Geary roller. Another minor trait. Probably don't need more minor traits. Should probably stop picking up things until I see majors. Level up. Oh, they're level 12? What minor trait is it though? Movement effectiveness. And resistance. I'll take them. If we don't need them, we can always craft them into something else. Stoic souls. Oh. Static souls. While moving, you gain energized stacks. At 10 stacks, your next ability releases an arc. I kind of want to see how that looks. I'm going to lose some damage, but I want to know how this works. I'm really interested in how arc works. Oh, that's crazy. I took damage. That's a lot, actually. Holy crap. Okay, arc is kind of broken. This is arcing off a basic attack, too. This is a basic attack. I haven't even used a skill. Okay, that's a lot of damage. And I keep moving all the time. So that makes pretty much any skill arcable. I never stop moving. Wait, what's this? Increased effectiveness. Oh yeah, we got that buff. Omen, I need your help. Okay. Omen, I need your help. Okay. Please no, I understand your content angry versions of me. That's Azabus doing. Name is Zabus. He captured and corrupted many of my kind and sent them to the valley and elsewhere. That's why I need your help. Okay, I'm listening. We Seekers are responsible for keeping the scavs in check. Without us, their population explodes and they will destroy this entire mire. They are soulless creatures formed from the decay of ancient Fae. Will you please save our home by destroying their nest? Of course I help. Bless you, Omen. Okay. This is another one of those destroy the nest quests to get skill thing. Man, this arc is broken. Oh my god. This is another destroy nest get skill quest. I don't know why my voice popped out like that. Jeez. I never stopped moving, so. I guess a new targetable modifier. Manifestation. Your power manifests as magic weapon, changing it into a projectile which fires off instantly. Huh? Wait, really? Actually, that's really useful, because that projectile damage is going to. That's actually really useful. This changes a targeted power into a projectile, which is more damage, which means It stacks off my projectile damage bonus. If I can get this rolled to a position where this is 37. That's 39. Can I get you somewhere closer to 50? 37. Oh, this will take so many. 39. 37. 37. 36. Gosh. I have no improved. None of these are improved augments for skills. 37. Ah. 35. 41. Okay. That works perfectly. That works perfectly. So this turns my targeted skill into a projectile. So, since that's the case, this thing has just gotten super strong. Which one's my targeted skill? Oh, wrong skill. This one. Oh, that one. Wait, how does that work? What does it turn it into? A weapon skill? A 20-second cooldown. I want to see what it does. See how it works. But then we also have the chain effect going off. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Come on, stop attacking. Don't bug me. I'm trying to test something on you. I don't know if it changes anything. Well, let's keep shooting things. I probably can't tell with the chain and the shot going off. A great maul. I didn't need a great maul. More King's Plate. Anything good on it? What destructive effectiveness? What's actually destructive? Terrestrial effectiveness and destructive effectiveness. You don't use any terrestrial skills, so we're not gonna pick it up. Jeez. I'm just like tapping everything now. Size factor. More pierces. Still Gladius. Like so many things are dropping. I'm actually just shooting now. I'm not even using any of the skills. Like I don't need to. At least not right now. Oh, it does so much damage. How much damage does the skill actually do now? It only does 37 damage, but it's so many stacking effects on it. It's bouncing, it's chaining, it's exploding, and it's arcing. My god. Let's put this on locker here. Didn't wanna put that there. But I guess that's what we got. It's not why I wanted you. Wait, no, this isn't gonna work. Was no, that's not gonna work. You gotta refund those slots. Oh, I messed up. Nope. 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 God damn it, Tetris. Why you like this? Let's do this. Let's do that. Now we want to be able to put in this 4 slot. We want to put in this fracture. We can do that. So that we can put the fracture here. But now we still lose. Would still lose that bonus. Yeah, we gotta wait. There's a 53% damage bonus for using this. Or you like that? We're gonna put this over here. +1 max pierces. Yeah, because then we could put it here. We need one more level. I'm about to level up, so we can just wait. I've forgotten what I had in there. More pierces, right? No. We put that there. Put this here, put that there. That gives us this. Because you can replace that. Okay. But then we can just increase size. This is 5, this is 5, this is 8. 8% factor increase in size. 5, 5. I guess the average increase in size is 5.6. You could do increased damage too, but I don't want to waste those slots, in all honesty. Yeah, we need one more level. Alright. Hitting target to strike adds a resonating strike. Hitting a target with a non-strike ability will pop the stacks. What will this do? I think this is better. This is 10 per stack. How many stacks do I get? It doesn't say there's a limit. This immediately gives 53% increased effectiveness. But this doesn't have a limit and it's a 3 slot? Maybe this is better. I mean, in combination, they're both good, but maybe. Anything else we can put here? We can actually put that. Put this here and then put this thing there on next level. We can put that 5 slot here. And then we get more fractures on those shots. Put that there, put that there. Let's increase The area of effect factor. The 6.5 is better than the 8. We put that there. Get another area increase. A +1 piercing. Let's get that level. A bone dagger? We've had a bone dagger before. We must level up. Jeez, that chain is disgusting. Another size factor. When was it such important? Nah, that's a really good chain. Like, the chain is just broken. Flickering somatic sold. Versatile jade sword. A random reroller. Bandage power boots. What's on it? A lot of movement speed. Oh, we're not moving these boots. No, that chain is great. Keeping this chain. Especially since we can chain and bounce. What's the minor trait? Like literally, like there's a bunch of enemies in front of me. I can just do that. And there's a good chance. Oh, I was wrong skill actually. There's a good chance I'll bounce everybody. Catastrophic lunar scepter. Wait, grants the ability explode objects. Causes a small explosion at all of your ability objects that are currently in progress, such as projectiles. What? Zones and auras? Okay. That just gives me a straight explosion. So every projectile I have out. This is becoming quite broken in my opinion. I know that's like the point, but the clear I have is disgusting. Like I'm clearing things I don't even, I can't even see. It's creating multiple effects. It's more bolts, I don't need it. I don't know what's happening. Okay, that works. Let's see, movement, bolt augment. You probably should get some bolt augments. Point blank. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna use that. We don't really need that maul either, but I don't think you ever picked up one. You probably have picked up a maul. We leveled up. Yeah, I remember we leveled up. We had a purpose with this. Let's put this here. Get more slots. And let's throw in this fracture. Or do we want the ability to scale from the effectiveness of the elements? Yeah, we're taking that destructive force. It's gonna go right there. A projectile modulating and destructive. I have a lot of rerolls too. So I want to try to make this like 30, 26, 25, 31. Yep. Oh, but we only have 4 fractures now. Does it matter? We have a ton of bounces. Nah, damage is more important. Do you want more pierces? Yeah, we'll take more pierces. Do you have a long pierce? No, I have a short pierce. And can we get another one somewhere in here? If we move some of these over, we can get another node. We just gotta get both sides active. We can move that over and get more AoE effects. I think we're gonna increase that size factor again. This is gonna make our strike attack way stronger. We're bouncing effects, blowing up whole areas. And I don't know, there's a lot of stuff happening. I'm stuck on something. It feels a little bit weaker with the fracture, but oh my, never mind. I take that back. It feels fine. My dodge got so much longer. Yeah, take that back. I want to get out of here. We're back in the swamp. Back where we started. We still have to kill a couple more scav hideouts. And then we'll be done with this mission. Oh, that first shot. Ouch. He hit me. I think I only have like a maximum of like 100 HP. It's weird, but guess it makes sense for this game. My brain's like, I need more HP, but I don't think we get more HP. At least not in the way that we normally get more HP. I might have to get it from like actually adding it to my stats, which I have not been doing. Great. Nothing can ever shoot back at me. For I am the true warrior of spells. What in the heck is a big face? Hello there, Omen. That's a big face. Wow. Are you the Fae Mother? Think the off no. Quite the predicament that Fae is in, though. I'm on my way to her. Do you know anything about it? Water is my domain and there's plenty here, so I see much of what goes on. In fact, I've got a bit of a request for you. The hag that's entrapped the Fae, I humbly ask that you spare her life when you free the mother. Why? I never want to jump on killing, but this hag does not seem like good news. My Fae will be sad if I leave her mother susceptible to recapture. The hag is just lonely? The hag kidnaps people because of loneliness? Kind of messed up. She doesn't know how to make friends. Her life has been tragic. I would do everything I can to encourage her on the right path if you spare her. Okay. I see so much tragedy in the world. Maybe I should try sparing things for once. Thank you. The hag goes up the fire and the mire. Good luck. But don't kill the mother. How many sure I don't know what to do. I forget I want to get there. We have the option of not killing her. Our wonderful Fae follower or Fae patron wants us to. We don't have to though, so I shall figure it out. There's so much water. And there's just so much bouncing death. Lucky boots. Yeah. The stock is just better. There's apparently a shrine thing here. A big one. But if it hits you 5 times, I guess it doesn't matter. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The bonuses and all the bounces. Very good. What shift? Quickly dash to the target. No, I don't need that. We're doing our best to never be hit by anything, because we're nothing but movement speed. New Nova. Oh, Nova Storm. Can I pick it up? Probably not. I don't have any space. I want the Nova Storm. I definitely don't have any space. Let's craft a shared augment just to get some space. A targeted restoration. The target gains a shield that absorbs damage up to max or until it expires. Survival skills. We can get rid of this one. Ricochet for bolts, which is looking pretty useful. Oh, let's unlock another skill. And then let's move this over. Actually, no. Move that down. Increase that final strike. It's a big deal for this skill. Move this up, actually. Move this over. Move that over. Oh. This is an L shape? I've never seen an L shape one of these. Actually, maybe it'd be better if... Oh, but the resonation. But if we... reorganize this. That there. Put that there. Put that there. Move this here. But if we move this over one, we put that there. This is going to reduce our size factor. This is actually not a big deal. We still got one more projectile bounce. Can increase the damage by 40% though. Oh, but it doesn't work on strike. It only works on bolt. Never mind. That's not helpful. So actually, we should move this the other way then. Because what we want to do we want to leave space for this so we can put in elemental entanglement because we have a blood boast. What did we just take out? This? Yeah. So we'll take out... Oh wait, that doesn't work. Well, honestly, the elemental entanglement will give us an instantaneous 50% boost at all times. That might be better. This game always gets me thinking too much, man. Not a bad thing. It's just like, god dang, I thought I had an idea, and then all of a sudden I don't. If I move this, but if I move it up one, I can put that there. If I move it up one, put that in the middle, put that down. Oh no. Yeah, I can do it. I can do what I'm thinking. We're just gonna need... we'll need a different pieces augmentation. So yeah, this works. This works. This got to get to the next level. All right. What do we have here? I guess more size factor. This is 7%, which is great. Actually, no. Let's do projectile this and then do that, and wait for that next level so we can make our strike even better. Pick up the storm. We didn't create space for the storm. Come on, Windows. Okay, let's see what we need. Oh, this is big. This is a big skill, man. So freaking big. I want the Storm Nova when we actually get to leveling up our Nova. I want the Storm Effect. Storm Effect is just cool. We don't even need it, but it just looks cool. And since it changed with the thing that we have, it's great. I don't really use enough base damage skills. I'm probably gonna start throwing them in there for random fodder. Oh my god. This is turning my basic attack into a disgusting gunshot. My basic attack is just pretty much everything. I really don't need to use anything else right now. All I'm doing is stacking the effects of my basic shot. I guess I really did make a mercenary. Sacrificial base damage. Laid. I need to stop picking up these miner traits too. Bandit soft baits. I've leveled too fast. I think I do this every time I play Arpg. Just find a bunch of cool things, level way too fast, and then we get disgusting one taps for a good portion of like the early game, even though we're not supposed to have it. Feathered pauldrons. That's for elite build. Oh, we need to get on top of that hill. Minor trades. More pirate boots. They all give me like projectile bonuses, but it's like no point in picking it up. I'm doing so much damage with just my basic shots. I haven't used a single skill. I'm just holding on a button. We've already entered single target button use. Grants random new major character trait that can improve your offense. I guess we'll do that. Aberration. Enemies and allies between the start and end positions of your movement abilities are hit with somatic elements. Well, I don't really have that one, so I learned a new skill. What's gonna happen when I get like a new skill? Modulating helmet. I don't know what that is. Lunar Zweihander. Come on, guys, give me a bow. I don't need it, but I do need it. I need it and I don't need it. All right, we're doing a great job with what we got. It's one tapping everything. Yeah, no, it's one tapping everything. That's crazy. Nova augment? What does shift do? Oh, I can relocate it. I wanted that skill. The Jade Sword. Honestly, I know we have like a goal. Like they gave us an objective to complete, but I'm so focused on this becoming disgustingly powerful that I always forget that there is a mission that I should be doing. Base damage. Yeah. We good, we good, we good. I'm gonna throw another projectile. And it just kills everybody. Exertion potion, oh boy. I missed that target. The big boy here. Do I even need to stun anybody? Like, doesn't matter. Take 3 rollers. Okay, let me stop picking up stuff. Hyper focus strikes. What is this? Excuse me, sir. I keep throwing my projectiles at you. All non-weapon abilities are on cooldown. They get more effectiveness. I think I already have one of these. Oh yeah, I leveled up. Man, I get so distracted with killing stuff. Forget there was a purpose to that. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get this in here now. I'm gonna take this. Move this here. I'm gonna move. Any non-strike ability will pop the stacks. How many stacks did I get until I use my next skill? Two pierces. Do I even need the pierces? No, I don't, because it bounces, right? I don't really need the pierces. It's going to bounce. Increase the size. And I think maybe damage, but like 1-2% damage isn't really worth it. And we're getting a 10% increase anyway, so I think we should just increase the effective area. Just fractures 4 times and then pierces. Did each of the fractures pierce? Because if they do, even one more pierce effect would be fantastic. Like, can we get a 2 pierce roll? 5, 6, 5, 8. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put that there. Get more effective range. This is gonna add the blood damage to it. Can we get another pierce? Let's give it a shot. If I can get this to roll 2 pierces, I highly doubt. It's extremely hard to get this to roll 2 pierces, and I still don't have an improved re-roller. Probably try to roll a double pierce on my own. But then since it can roll in any direction, nah, we're not gonna get it. Come on, 2 pierce. One more, come on. Nah. It's not gonna work. You could probably use all of these and I won't get a single one. Yeah. 2 more. The gamble continues. Yeah, no. Alright, we got 1 pierce. Hyper focus strikes. Hey, why can't I pick this up? How many slots does it take up? 5? No, 3. I mean, 4. Why can't we? There's a 4 slot here. Being weird. This Tetris, man. Super organization at this point. Can we get it now? Ah, I see why. It's not what I think it is. Hyper focus strikes is a ability. I mean, a character trait, not an ability, I should say. Oh, we're not gonna be able to get that. We need to start stacking some effectiveness on our actual character. There's so many minors. Okay. I guess we're gonna get this done. We got 2 of our skills max leveled, so we got 2 more to go. 6 more levels. I want to pick this up just so I can craft it later. I can actually get this in by just moving things around. There you go. Take this reroller too. We use a bunch. Solar spear. Come on. Someone give me a bow. See, 1 bow. Another reroller. Please. Super clear of that. Like I'm hitting someone, I don't even know where they are. And then the piercings, the pierces bounce. But since they bounce, they hit you again. Double shot. Well, let's complete that mission. Jeez. I wonder when this is gonna stop working. I really have to wonder. New target augment. A major character trait. Rounded. Increase your final defense by 21% while surrounded. Oh, if I pick it up, I'll have it forever. Because I can just drop all my solar stuff. I'm not gonna ever use it. Or I can recraft my solar stuff. We don't need any solar. We don't need any corrupt right now. No somatic. No extra healing. No minor trait. No action speed. No terrestrial. What are we going to craft? Craft a random augment. This is a major augment. We gotta move that to over here. What is this for? A shield gain. We don't have any restorative augmentation, so this is still kind of weird. I can just move that down one. Or we can keep that one too. Let's craft a random augmentation. Opportunist. It's a modulating augment. You can just cast it. When this ability is cast, your next strike skips to the final combo. It's unique. So can I just make it so that it only shoots the final combo if I can? That's actually crazy. What's the cooldown on it? Oh, so if I used a skill, then the next time I use, the cooldown is the skill itself. That's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, this game is great. We're really into like building characters and understanding how a system works. Game is great. Still don't know what I'm doing completely, but it's giving me really interesting. Giving me a lot of ideas. Whenever you use a leap, getting weapon effectiveness, that's great. We have no need for it, but it's great. Let's get into the leap ability. This catastrophic lunar scepter is intriguing. I just want to see the explosion. I just want to see the explosion. I'm so intrigued by the explosion. I still don't have a skill that actually helps me with anything. My aftershocks. Aftershock. Your ability hits have a chance to hit again as aftershocks. So I get more procs. A 17% chance to occur. Oh, that's a right-handed weapon though. I can't be left-handed. Oh wait, this gives you ranged strike projectiles. They actually pierce 2 more times. I didn't realize how good that weapon was for me. I just want to see how things explode. The purpose of me doing all this was to get that skill. Completely forgot about it. Let's set things up so I can actually pick it up. Got it. And I still have no way of putting it on my character. Let's see what these explosions look like. Oh, they're not as good. They're good, but not as good. It's cool, but they explode at the end. And with the shot, I want my bow back. Like it's nice, but not for what I'm looking for right now. You gotta find another crossbow. We finished this quest we did. We destroyed 6 of them, so I guess we gotta go back to that guy. So much better. It's because it gives you extra projectile pierce. And since everything has a, well, most things have a projectile modifier right now. Size factor, too low. Dropped him something. Honest. We're just clearing enemies off the map at this point. But it's just the way it bounces is stupid. Yup. Dashing chitin sword. Chitin? 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 It's chitin. Chitin? Chitin. Double pierce. But this won't take damage over time. There's no bleeding or anything, so it requires us to target it again and hit it another time. Maybe we should add some damage over time effect or some kind of aura. I'll look into that. Maybe we'll make an aura. Maybe our last skill will be an aura. I'll have to figure out. We still have that free slot. Boom boom. What are these creatures though? These massive skeletons. It don't really make sense. What would be the creature that has such a massive skeleton? Are they just like giant lurkers that die? There's no legs. It's just skeletons. A natural cycle. Oh, that's the summon thing, right? I think I know this skill. We have it. Yeah. Instantly respawn summons if they die. Where was that guy? That seeker. I have no idea where the seeker is. That's huge. And another level up. I think we got our final. That's a strike, right? We got our next bolt skill range. I don't even know what we were doing with our bolt. I don't even use it enough. Ricochet is pretty good, actually. That's 40% more damage that we're losing. And apparently everything we have can be affected by bolts. Actually, let's do Opportunist. Makes the cooldown go crazy high. But if we shoot that bolt... What was that? That was a bolt. Our next shot will instantly go to the end of our combo. Our movement speed increased again. That's useful. Because that means the bolt allows us to kind of cheese the combo. Because one skill reduces the cooldown of the other. And increases the damage it does, actually. Reflexive Blood Sword. Are you special? You are special. Over lifesteal. When your lifesteal is at max health, the extra life is applied to an Aegis shield. Very cool. Very cool. Let's try to give this quest then. I think that's gonna be the quickest step forward. My gosh. The double shot's disgusting. Thank God. Humming light armor. Why is it humming? Oh, it gives you aftershock. I think that requires us to get more proc chance though. We're not really doing a proc chance thing. Most of our things just happen. Is this the witch? It is the witch. Not the quest I wanted to do, but here we are. Oh, you lost, friend. I just want the Fae. I'm here for the Fae. Please release her and we can avoid a fight. Is that so? Well then, my sweet Fae, do you wish to go with this omen? I must certainly do not. I assume my daughter's put you up to this? She has a good heart, but knows nothing of the world. A good heart, you say? I'll be sure to include her in my organ donor list then. Now come, I made a vague assurance to your daughter. Wow. Tell her I'm fine, and please leave us be. I'm not convinced. I made a promise. I'm sorry I have to do this, but I made a promise. Let's go. Over my dead body, my feet pray I'll see you in this life or the next. And may the off bury your soul, omen. I don't want to fight you. What? What? Hold up. What just happened? He just randomly nerfed her. And I don't think that was the way I wanted that to go. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's a reset. That may or may not be a reset. That might just be the end of that quest line, but I wasn't expecting that to instantly end with the Fae being slapped. I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for that. Oh man. Yeah, no. That wasn't how I didn't think that was how that was gonna go. I'm kind of upset. Mm, dang, that sucks. Anyway, let's put the gear away that we have. Ah, shoot, I did it again. Please pick up the sword. Oh, thank God. Put all the unique ones in the storage. See if we can mess around with them later. We'll break down all of these for something. This is a lot. There's so much. I really just wish I had a better bow. But we really haven't found. We haven't found one. I haven't even found like a rare bow drop. Why a bow is so rare? Which is kind of crazy. I feel like bows are super common in most games like this, but this is super rare. What? I think we're gonna stop here. Thank you folks for popping in and checking us out as we played some Ashen Rust. I wonder if anyone else is actually playing Ashen Rust. Let's find out. I highly doubt it. It's probably like 4 people who even know this game exists. I think Danger is still up too. You can watch Danger play scary games. Oh yeah, Danger is playing some Ludo. Let's trade out to Danger. Any folks can lurk with them as they scare the crap out of themselves. Scare themselves. Yeah, pretty much. Oh no, that's not it. It has to be capitalized. Oh boy. That's not it either. Come on, Tab. Work when I need you to. Is it me? Caps lock doesn't want to work. We're going to raid Danger Dork. That's not right either. What? I wonder why Danger Dork's not coming up the way I need it to. Try one more time. There we go. Yeah, we're out to Danger. I'll see you folks around. You guys have a fun time with Danger. Enjoy some scary games. And we'll be back another time for something new or something random. See you folks. Laters.